Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Gemini for the week of, I don't know, for Gemini for the week of March 20th, 2023. Hello, my Gemmies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So this week, lots going on in the stars. At this time, we have on the 19th at 12:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Aries, and we also have a stellium in Aries at this time in your 11th house. So lots of activity going on there. Then on the 19th as well at 6:06 p.m., Jupiter semi-sextiling Uranus, and that's going to be for a little while because then we have Jupiter entering Taurus in April, later in April, which I will talk about, and it'll be semi-sextiling Uranus in Taurus. So that's going to be an interesting energy in your 12th house. On the 21st at 5:26 a.m., Jupiter semi-squaring Saturn. So we're just going to have this till just for a little bit of time. Into April, and then it's gonna change. On the 21st at 1:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, new moon in Aries. On March 22nd at 11:50 p.m., Ceres in retrograde enters Virgo. Then we also have on the 20th the sun in Aries, and then on the 23rd we have Pluto in Aquarius. And I talk about all this on my monthly horoscopes as well, so be sure to check out my monthly horoscopes on my YouTube channel and show your love and support again, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So on the 19th, Mercury moves into your 11th house of friendship, so you could expect to be reconnecting with people from your past. At this time period, you can be reevaluating relationships. This could be this has been ongoing for a little bit. Social relationships require work and effort, but it's easy not to be bothered. You feel too lazy to attend groups now or meetings, or you normally enjoy what did I write? You normally enjoy that you could be bored. Whatever your routine is, you're bored with your routine, basically. This is a great time for groups and organizations, and you may be feeling like you're wanting to change. And this could also be with career and reevaluating your career direction. A lot of you are like over your career at this time. And it's because you're kind of like bumping heads with certain people and not getting along with them. So you're kind of like reevaluating your situation for some of you. You don't feel like this group, oh my gosh, or these people are serving your needs at this time. You don't feel like a group or a particular person is meeting your needs at this time when it comes to work or an organization or your friends or family. You can feel a little bit more in a playful mood because you don't give a damn. You're like so over it, like you're just like la. And so you can be a little bit mischievous. You can be a little bit of a pot stirrer at this time with other people, and seeing what you can get away with during this time period, because you're just annoyed, and you're very much in your head about things with this energy. So you're just kind of like, I'm so freaking over this. I really don't care. You want this for free? Sure, go take it. Do you want extra stuff for free? I don't care. What do you want? It's like that. It's like, because you just don't give, you're so over it. So also with this energy, this is a great time to have positive conversations with friends or family. There could be an exchange of ideas going on and promoting your ideas. So this could be you happy with brainstorming. Group or organizational endeavors seem to be a bit more chaotic than usual. Then you have Jupiter semi-sextiling Uranus. Your social circle may be changing very quickly at this time. You're alert. Someone may come into your life who can help you with your career aspirations. This could be a lucky break happening with career, or other people are presenting growth and opportunities for you somewhere else. You can be appreciated. You can appreciate the changes that are coming up in your routine with the group. On the 20th at 5:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun enters your 11th house. So you have so much energy. You're so busy with that 11th house. For some of you, you're more invested in other people's responsibilities. And I talked about this in previous readings as well. So check out last week's horoscope. But you're very much invested in the group during this time period and being more about other people at this time. You may not prefer the friends that you are keeping, or some people in your life, like family, can be concerned or worried about you because you are more about your social life and your lifestyle in which you're living or what you're doing with your body, or you may have trouble getting recognition for others or getting noticed for your career efforts, or this could even be dealing with family and the group, and you may have, they're not appreciative of all that you do for them, and you could be feeling like very resentful at this time. Your creativity and imagination is high at this time. You may have to keep things honest and be as realistic as possible about the facts, because you could be going through it emotionally at this time, and you can exaggerate the fights that you get into with other people at this time because you're just flustered with certain people. You see what you want to see, or you could be like thoughts of future at this time. So don't be so quick to go banking on certain situations with this energy. I feel like there is going to be some telemundo drama at this time with other people in your life. So pick and choose your battles with other people. I do see those in authority that think they're above you, and you could be biting their heads at this time, especially people who are not like above you and acting like they're above you at this time with this energy. I do feel like for some of you here, you can be rebellious, passive aggressive, because you just don't like the person, or you don't like the way this person is running their like managers you could be fighting with at this time with this energy and not getting along with them. On the 21st at 5:26 a.m., Jupiter is semi-squaring Saturn. March 21st at 1:23 p.m., new moon in Aries. This is going to be in your 11th house. So you have like a lot of energy going on again with 11th house energy. But it's a beautiful energy, because if you like have a business, it's a great time for business growth happening, a busy time for career, like so much going on. You're not able to like have time for yourself. And then if you do, you are out socializing with friends for some of you. There's a lot of energy going on in the 11th house now. You can be more about your social life. You can appreciate the change of pace happening in regards to career. A beautiful time for career growth with business, a great time for growth with the social media. You can be planning big events or trips with your friends or family. This is also a great time for applying for a job, because you can hear a lot of people calling you back at this time. And there could be a lot of job offers coming to you because of all the jobs you applied for and job interviews going on during this time period. You could be invited to a social event. You could be asked to join a group or organization with friends, and they can be introducing you to like their hot yoga, meditation, spiritual retreats, groups or organizations that they're involved in that are spiritual, or even like gym related as well. And you could be like invested in, or even church. Friends confide in you emotionally. You'll probably receive lots of invitations to social events. It is a good time to get out and socialize. Contacts could be formed that will help you in your career. A marriage may be temporarily dysfunctional for some of you, not all of you. Often, neither of you is being supportive of the other with this energy. You may not be able to rely on your friends for support. You may have to be independent. Or for some of you, you could just be a lot more quiet into yourself at this time and not really reaching out to other people. And you could be very much in your feelings, or you could be a little bit in hermit mode during this time period as well. Then on the 22nd at 11:50 p.m., Ceres goes retrograde in Virgo. You're very analytical in your way of thinking. This is more about your emotional self because it's in your fourth house. The first four houses, I feel, deal with your emotional self sometimes. And this is how you're going to behave and react to situations until Ceres goes direct. So anytime we have planets go retrograde in the first four houses, it tends to be our way of thinking. So now you're a bit more analytical. You can be a bit more towards the home. You can be a bit more quiet at this time with this energy. I feel like for some of you, you can be to yourself. You may need to learn to put yourself first when it comes to others, or you need to put yourself in other people's shoes. For some of you, you can be straightforward and honest and very opinionated at this time. The focus is not towards your home life, but more towards family. that you don't live, and that they could be contacting you more than usual as well, or their problems could be more of the focus, and you could be obligating yourself to help them at this time. But at the same time this week, you're going to resent them, okay, because you're not going to have time for yourself with this energy. So you're going to be feeling like you're being pulled in like a bunch of directions. Everyone wants to take charge of the group and lead into different directions. Power struggles with other people are coming up, but you're not confrontational and you're tolerating certain situations. You're not so quick to jump into situations or obligate yourself, for some of you, into other people's problems. You're just observing the situation, or you're keeping more to yourself and being more about your positive energy. Ceres in retrograde in Virgo, you can be put the energy back into you and be more about your self-care and your desires, your needs with this energy, and kind of taking back your power from a person or a situation at this time. Then on the 23rd, and you can find the Saturn in Pisces and Pluto in Aquarius on my monthly horoscopes as well for your first house, sun, and rising. So check that out. You have Pluto and Aquarius in your ninth house. So certain things or people may no longer apply in your life. The North Node is in your 11th house, forming a square with your 11th house, your 6th house, and your ninth house. So this is dealing with certain things in your life that no longer apply. So this is change happening. This could be certain contracts and long-term contracts and obligations could be coming to an end at this time with this energy. For some of you, you can be fighting with your landlord. For others of you, this could be learning at school or getting paid to learn on the job during this time period. For others of you, if you're living with your parents at this time, you may not be getting along with them during this time period as well. So you could have like your living arrangements could be changing during this time period. For others of you, this could be dealing with like TSA or like the law. So stay on the right side of the law. Be careful when traveling at this time with this energy. Be careful with those in authority or dealing with police in different countries. Don't, pick and choose your battles with people. If somebody's picking on you, run the other way, like literally run away from them, okay? Because you're going to get caught and probably go to jail, okay? So it's not the time to be traveling. For others of you, this could be dealing with legal problems, but I feel like these legal problems are in other countries. For others of you, you need to work on listening to other people, which is easier said than damn done. You may not be getting things done at this time because you can feel the heaviness of Pluto, because subconscious is in your ninth house of subconscious, okay? So you could be really feeling lethargic at this time and acclimating to this energy. Those of you with Uranus in Uranus, and check out Uranus in Aquarius, but from 0 to 8 degrees, expect the unexpected. Those of you with Venus in Aquarius, 0 to 8 degrees, expect the unexpected during this time period. Those of you with Saturn in Aquarius, oh my Lanta, with 0 to 8 degrees, expect the unexpected. It could be like a purging happening. So certain things may no longer apply in your life. Certain obstacles can be removed from your life at this time as well. So this is change. This is certain rules that you have to meet. Hi, empath hypnosis. How are you? So this is like certain like if you go to jail and then you get out of jail, and then you got to put the thing on your leg, that kind of thing could be applying. New rules could be applied at work at this time. There could be a change of guards. Or if you like live in an HOH place, I would be careful with dealing with landlords at this time, because they may sell the house from under you or something like that, and then you're gonna have to make other living arrangements for some of you. For others of you, I would be careful with dealing with your neighbors during this time period, because you could be really fighting with them at this time with this energy, okay? So it may not be the easiest energy time for you with that ninth house. For others of you, like I said, you could be finally getting like certain licenses, certain obligations you could be getting out of. So certain long-term obligations that you've been in, like for example, taking care of family, you could be getting out of those now because they may no longer apply in your life, because maybe this person's actually going to hire a nurse to take care of them or something like that, So it could be like things like that changing in your life at this time. with this energy. You need to work on listening more to other people, which is easier said than damn done. You may not get anything done. Like I said, I feel like for some of you here that you need to be careful with this energy, because it's a time you tend to want and don't care about anybody's opinions or anything like that. And it could be a situation here where other people, are trying to tell you, for example, how to raise your kids, how to do this, how to do that. I'd be careful with social services at this time with this energy here, okay? Because it could be things like that, because we're dealing with the law, we're dealing with government systems, we're dealing with social services, the popo, judges. Those things can change at this time with this energy. This could be also taking care of your responsibilities during this time period as well. For others of you, this could be dealing with like new age healing, holistic healing. You could be more involved in that, because Aquarius deals with like subconscious law of attraction. They love to fix. If they're not fixing other people, then they're fixing themselves. So you could be working on yourself during this time period as well. This could be dealing with like a lifestyle change. This could be dealing with like quitting smoking during this time period, or stop getting lit, because these things represent things that control you. And Aquarius doesn't really like to be controlled. Granted, they do drugs just like everybody else does, but some of them don't like to be out of control. So this could be a situation here where you're trying to take back control of your body and stuff like that, and not having like caffeine and things like that affect you. So you could be exploring that kind of lifestyle change that you could be making during this time period. I feel for some of you here, you could be overly attached to your opinions and may have problems with others because you're so adamant about being right or proving others wrong. So make sure you understand what the hell you're talking about before you go fighting with other people, because you two could be talking about two different things and they all could be right, but it's two different things. So literally, why waste your breath, So be careful with that. They're also talking about, because you two could be talking about two different things, like I said, and you could be feeling the need to be right about everything, because Pluto, and then also here, you cannot take constructive criticism during this time period. So I would be really careful. But if you do take the constructive criticism and you apply it, you will change from night to day. It'll be like that. Okay, because somebody is going to give you the answers of what is wrong with you, and you're going to listen and you're going to apply the changes that need to be made. Who's this? Oh, thank you. Oh, I know. I think you're on my Instagram. Oh my God, I totally forgot your name. I will remember your name. Oh, well, thank you, honey. I appreciate it. So anyways, so this could be a time here where you're also trying to convert people into your way of thinking or doing things, but the way you go about it, Pluto energy in Aquarius, tyrannical, so intense, so not necessary. So I would be careful with this, because this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. And Aquarius don't play. When you're going to leave Aquarius life, it's going to be a forever thing. It's not like, oh, leave my life and come back. It's like, what the hell? I'm calling cops. Hold on. I'm going to call cops, and then they call the cops, and it's like, what the hell? So it's like that kind of thing. Okay. So I would really pick and choose your battles with other people at this time. And then you can always go back and listen to the monthly horoscopes, because this is for the next 20 years on how it's going to affect you. So this week, that's how it's going to affect you when Pluto is coming in. Okay. So we can see a lot of changes happening next week. The Two of Swords, this is a time of reflection and introspection with this energy. The Emperor card, you're not making a decision as a way to manipulate a situation at this time with this energy. The Lovers card, I see loyalty with love. Okay. I see real stability with love in your life. So if you're in a current relationship, I feel like you and your partner are going to do really well during this time period. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of stability in your relationship. Or even if you were feeling insecure about your partner, there could be some really good talks and some emotional validations happening here. The Ten of Wands, you can be taking on extra responsibilities. For others of you, this could be dealing with your partner, and your partner could be like, God forbid, sick or something, and you could be carrying the weight of this relationship. For others of you, a relationship can be one-sided, and you could be feeling the weight of this relationship. This could also be dealing with custody battles, and you could be carrying the weight, the financial weight of that relationship as well, and feeling the crunch, The Sun card, I feel there's a lot of eyes on you at this time. You tend to make it a point to stand out and be seen and noticed. For some of you, you may not feel like you're receiving the recognition that you deserve at this time. So, again, you make it a point to be noticed by other people. You make it a point to stand out and be seen with this energy, even if it means that you got to like scream and yell at people this week, which some of you may actually do that as well because you're not getting the attention and the recognition that you deserve, or people are not listening to you and just kind of ignoring you at this time with this energy. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up, something heavy on your mind, so you may not do it anytime soon or this month. The Ace of Cups, I see emotional validation. For some of you, this could be emotional validation in love. This is soulmate. This is confirmation about somebody that you're in love with this energy. This is lucky in love as well with this energy. And then for others of you, this is like, whatever you were seeing and predicting, because Geminis are just as good as predicting things as well as Pisces, that, you're going to receive emotional validation about the situation. You're going to call it before before it happens and stuff like that. Alrighty, let me see what the cards I'm playing with. So I feel also you're working hard behind the scenes and making everybody else look good at this time, or other people are stealing your work and claiming it as theirs. So you could be really pissed off about that with this energy, but you're making them look good, but also you're not getting the acknowledgement for it. The Nine of Coins, I feel like for some of you here, you're being triggered by certain situations that are happening in your life. Okay. And you're giving certain situations life, and certain past situations you haven't moved on from. And you're really pissed off about it too. You haven't moved on from this situation and you're still kind of like harping on it. And everybody else has moved on from the situation, but you, because that's what you do. You gnaw on the bone and you hold on it for God knows how long, years. And then you don't talk about it to nobody. You don't let the person know that it's bothering you or whatever is bothering you. And then, they got to I don't know, they got to beat it out of you. And even then you still don't tell. This is also a time for new beginnings for some of you with this energy. The Page of Coins, I feel with this energy here, you can be coming up with money-making ideas during this time period. There could be another source of income coming in for you as well with this energy here. So for some of you, you could be getting another source of income, or this could be like small business picking up during this time period as well. So this could be a beautiful time for money coming in with this energy for some of you. The Wheel of Fortune card brings about a turn of events coming up for you. So expect the unexpected, of course. Those signs that I said with the Pluto conjunction going on. Expect the unexpected with this energy this week. So there could be some unexpected changes happening, more responsibilities, less responsibilities, getting out of certain obligations during this time period. So just expect change to be coming up. I feel like for some of you with the squaring happening on Friday, you could be an overnight success with certain things that are going on in your life. So this could be success coming your way, especially those of you in media and social media with this energy here, and success can come very quickly for you as well. So be sure to subscribe, okay? Because I called it first. The Two of Cups, I do see new love coming your way. I do see soulmate energy happening. Or I feel like for some of you, if you don't want to be in a relationship, then this is somebody that is going to be a friend, a very good friend for the long term. I do see love relationships here. So the focus on love, new love coming in for some of you. For some of you, you could receive an unexpected message from this person, or you two could bump into each other this week, okay? And see each other. So, and then start initiating conversation with each other. All right. So don't be surprised. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes with this energy. The Three of Coins, I feel this is a beautiful love relationship. For some of you who are dealing with contracts like in Europe and Canada, this could be a great time for contractual work with this energy, or even in the States, you could find through your union contract jobs during this time period as well. I water your pot, you water my pot. This is a beautiful time for growth with relationships, especially love relationships, collaborations, business partnerships. For some of you, this could be a new love relationship that's going to come in. It's going to be a very deep love with this energy, a very serious relationship. Juno's in freaking like I don't know where Juno is. Juno's in Taurus, and then we have Jupiter coming up right after that, and that's going to move fast. So, this is going to be a beautiful time for real love relationships with this energy. For others of you, again, I'm seeing a very one-sided relationship that's like high maintenance. Okay. So you're taking care of somebody and you're carrying the weight of that relationship this week. Okay. Or you've been carrying the weight of that relationship for a while and you're kind of over it and resenting that person. The Page of Cups, the bitch cup. Oh God, I hate this cup. All right. The Page of Cups, the asshole cup, AKA all this love shit that I just said is going to come in the future. It's not coming anytime soon. So we could scrap that idea. Okay, because she showed up. She showed up with her little short skirt. She's looking like a little hoochie mama. But whatever, little hoochie. Okay, so whenever. But also you need to watch your emotional self because you can be like a little bit of an emotional roller coaster ride or a little emotional psychopath at this time. So watch your emotional self at this time because you are not tolerating certain people. You are picking your fights with other people and, it's just scandalous. I feel like for some of you, you're dealing with your fears and emotional hangups. The answer is yes, and it's going to bring about endings. And you may not want certain situations to end, Maybe somebody is like, what is that? Like breadcrumbing you with like love, making you think like there's something more there. It could be a situation where like, you do things for this person and it's very one-sided, okay? And they don't reciprocate the energy back. They don't, like you have done everything for this person. It's like dating. I feel like you're like dating this person and it's like it's been over like 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, nothing. And so you could be thinking about ending this relationship because you invested too much money into this relationship. Or if you're a girl, or a guy from the LGBTQ community, is a situation, where like this person could possibly be straight, and they haven't let you touch them or anything like that. And you could be like thinking, maybe it's about time I leave this relationship. Or it could be a situation where the guy is like kind of like flirting with you, but might be straight, but you don't know if they're straight. But, you do a lot to show interest, I mean, damn, throw them the kitchen sink at them. And, they don't really reciprocate it, and you could be like scared of telling this person how you feel because they're not reciprocating it back. So for some of you here, I would be careful with certain love relationships at this time with this energy. You could be dealing with trust issues with someone in your life, or you could be dealing with somebody that's emotionally manipulative in that sense, and that is using you for just for your things and what you could do for them. I do see like, you want to move on at this time and you're thinking about ending the situation, but you may not do it. You may still play with the idea of like there's something there, but there's not. The Page of Wands, yeah, the messages with love. Look at all these pages. All right, so some of you could be you may have advice that people are willing to pay for at this time with this energy. So this could be a great time for those of you who are psychics and stuff like that and intuitives, on the YouTube. This could be a busy time period for you as well. Subscribe to my channel. All right. I feel also for some of you, you can be more in tune to your own inner child. I feel you could be receiving some much needed good news, not with love. No. Okay, but with something else, possibly with career. And this could be receiving a lot of good news with career and career growth at this time with this energy. So you start seeing things in technicolor with this energy. So this is a beautiful time for career growth happening. There's a possibility of traveling coming up. I see there's lots of talks of future happening here. Okay, so, talk is seriously cheap. So you got to touch it, feel it in order to believe it. So when you touch it, feel it in order to believe it, then yeah, it will happen. But this is like wishy-washy stuff right now. We're just talking. Okay. So, but know that things are happening for you in regards to career. Okay. And you are just loving it. The Queen of Swords, I feel with this energy here, that you have a lot of influence over other people. I do see a reconciliation with somebody that could end up being a potential love relationship, but you got a bunch of pages here, so let's say about 3 months, 3 weeks, you could be hearing from this person, because I got 3 pages here, and the pages talks of the future. It doesn't talk of anything happening right now. Okay, but it's there, but it's not going to happen right now. I'm not a genie, and if I was, I would tell you all to subscribe. Okay, so thank you. The Judgment card, major decisions are coming up. So you have something heavy on your mind. Whatever burden that you're carrying at this time, you may be carrying it for a little while longer with this energy. So you could be staying in this one-sided relationship with this person that's breadcrumbing you for a little while longer, because you don't want to give up hope. You want to still believe that there's something there at this time. So I'm not going to tell you to go on a keto diet and quit smoking at the same time. No. So, it's your process. All right. You desire romance. You want love at this time. I don't blame you. I want to be wooed. Woo, woo, woo. Who doesn't want to be woo wooed? I do. Okay. So I don't freaking blame you. All right. So good luck. I do see whatever love is coming up for you. There is going to be a future with this person as well. So there is a possibility of being married. Sometimes we have to leave these bad relationships so the good one can come in. So yeah. Alrighty. The Temperance card, I feel like, at this time, I see an emphasis on money, on you happy on an emotional and financial level during this time period. For some of you, your partner could be out of town for 2 weeks with this energy, traveling or working with this energy as well. The Four of Cups, yeah, you're more about your sanity. You're more about your career. You're not trying to intrigue nobody at this time with this energy. You could be just tolerating certain situations and getting along for the sake of getting along to an extent. Okay. The Four of Swords, yeah, you're more about your security. You're more about your sanity here with this energy. I feel definitely reconnecting with somebody eventually. Like I said, 3 weeks, 3 months, you could be reconnecting with somebody in your life. Okay. And I feel like, also, as I connect with the Four of Swords, I'm hearing like some of you may go job hunting during this time period as well, or you've been job hunting as well with this energy. Okay. Yeah. The Ace of Coins. So I feel like you could move in with this person. So this is a serious love. You're mastering your money situation. I feel, as I connect with this energy here, I feel like there's a financial institution involved as well. So for some of you could be trying to get a loan during this time period, or dealing with investing your money at this time, and kind of like, or debt consolidating. So doing something with your finances. The 10 of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. I feel you are such a good worker. You're a perfectionist with this energy here. And I feel like, you need to give yourself a break and cut yourself some slack. When Ceres goes retrograde this week, Ceres is in retrograde when it goes back into Virgo, because you're very hard on yourself and you expect everybody to have the same work ethics as you, and that's not going to happen. So you kind of need to like enjoy the process, enjoy the wrenches that are going to be thrown. Life is about the journey, not getting to point B or A. The Six of Coins, soulmate energy is coming in. Yep. Soulmate is coming. I see money worries happening. I see you coming up with get rich quick schemes at this time. I see a great time for court litigations to be going your way during this time period as well with this energy. And the Seven of Swords, I feel like for some of you here, you're focusing on your money. You're more quiet into yourself with this energy here. I feel for some of you, you can be having an emotional affair, or you can be having an actual affair at this time with this energy as well. I feel for some of you here, you can be doing your own thing at this time and not caring about the consequences of your actions. I do feel like for some of you, you could be like a truck driver or a traveler at this time, and you're going to be up and leaving a situation at this time because you did all that you could do here, or you're just over all the drama that's going on. So you're just going to be like, okay, I'm done. I'm leaving. And like literally stop everything that's going on there and just pick up and leave. That's what I feel like for some of you here. I do see a definite ending, a fresh start, and moving on happening, and just walking away from a situation for some of you, not all of you, because some of you are thinking about doing that, but you may not do that with Judgment card and Hangman. You may not do that this month. So this may be something that you're thinking about doing. You may do it towards the summer because you'll have too many planets in retrograde that will piss you off into action. I feel also for some of you, this is also a time of Saturn and Pisces, letting go of your fears and knowing that everything will be okay and everything that will work out. I feel also with these energies, because the cards are talking, all right, I feel also during this time period that you have a lot of influence over other people. A great time for teachers, a great time for giving out wisdom and advice at this time with this energy. You're all about your integrity, your morals, okay? I also feel that during this time period that you also have them against me kind of outlook on life. So be careful with that, because you have to get rid of that mentality, because that's what's holding you back from success or having peace of mind with this energy. I feel for some of you here, you're more about your friends, you're more about your social life at this time. For others of you, you want to be in hermit mode. So it depends what's happening, I feel for some of you here, yeah, you just want to be alone. This is a great time and a great week for recharging your batteries. And I do see some kind of unexpected message or encounter happening this week. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And next week I'll get back on the daily horoscopes as well. I just wanted to get these out a little bit early because I didn't want to spend all weekend doing weekly horoscopes. So subscribe to the channel, and thank you for everyone watching. I really appreciate the love. Kisses. Mwah.